So, it's been a long time, but better late than never. So, today we have not a story, neither written by me nor a poem, also not written by me or whatever, but we have, I'm going to tell you a small anecdote. And as a teacher of more than 3 decades of active classroom teaching, I am sure you will understand that I have bag and tons of anecdotes. The one that really stands out, however, is the one that I'm going to, of course, tell you now. And let me start at the very beginning. So, I was in class and it was the first day. So, people trickle generally on the first day. And I was with my back to the class writing something on the board when this tall guy strides in with shoulder length blonde come brunette kind of hair and good looking, and he comes in and says, "Guten Morgen, ma'am, I am in this class." I said, "Okay, great, please join the class." So he came, he sat, and yeah, he saw, he conquered kind of stuff, and he came, he was good. And I must add that this being a foreign language class, German to be precise, he really had, everybody has to work a tiny bit harder. So they were all learning, so was he. Let us call him, to keep his name a secret, let us call him Marco. He was half, or he is half Argentinian and half German. So it gave him that extra exotic element to him. His ambition was to become a pilot, work with Lufthansa, no less, and that's why he was learning German. I mean, good. I like this very planned way of, your career. So he used to learn very, very hard. And when the first writing assignment I gave them, he came along. Everybody submitted their assignments and they were kept neatly on my table when I came to class. And of course, Marco had to do it with a flourish. So he waited till I came into class and I looked and I said, "Anybody else who has not given up your assignments?" And Marco has to get up and he, with a flourish, gave me his assignment. And I was wondering what was that thing. He had stuck, or rather, pinned a tablet of Disprin. In those days, in my younger days, Disprin was the, like, everything for all kinds of headache and stuff. So there was a Disprin tablet pinned to it on Marco's sheets of written assignment. So I said, "Marco, what is this?" So he says, "Madam, you are going to get a headache." So I say, "Oh, am I? Okay, fine." I was not looking forward to it though, but it turned out to be pretty good. He was really picking up, he was progressing, he was doing well. So with his antics and his one-liners, with his total Spanish Argentinian kind of accent in which he spoke German, which was rather sweet and endearing, yeah, the class got over. He moved on to the next level. I didn't see much of him, and yeah, life happened. Now, fast forward to a day when I was flying to Germany, and they generally announce the name of the pilot, and I heard Marco many years after this. Yeah, so I heard Marco and my heart sunk. I said, if this guy's flying is as good as his German, I hope I reach Germany in one piece. And I was very scared. But then I said, okay, come on, if Lufthansa has employed him, he must be good, he must be trained. And I comforted myself, but had a sip of water and, calmed myself down. But I could not suppress the urge of sending a little note into the cockpit saying, "Hi Marco, is it you? Did you learn German? I'm Asha, your German teacher." And of course, Marco had to do everything in a flourish. He could not do it. It was full of drama. So the cockpit door just, it opened itself like, and tall guy. He was touching the thing nearly there, roof in the cockpit. And he was in full uniform and looking very, very handsome, very nice. And he strode, and everybody looking at him. Why is the pilot forgetting to fly and coming somewhere into the economy class with poor me? So he strode in and he said, Asha, where are you? Madam Asha, where are you? And I wanted to cringe and say, I said, Marco, don't do this drama, please. Everybody is looking at you. Everybody is looking at me. So he said, Madam, how are you? I'm so happy to fly you to Germany today. I said, oh my God. I said, Marco, you sure you've done your training properly? No, it's not like you're German. Madam, I am a full-fledged licensed pilot. And I have trained in Germany for Lufthansa, no less. So I said, okay, Marco, don't get angry. Just chill. So he said, so, madam, I don't like you sitting in the economy class. I shall upgrade you. Come. And he took me over he upgraded me to the first class at great time. And in the middle, he used to come and say, hi, madam, all okay? Enjoying your flying today? Enjoying your flight? Have you got your dinner? I mean, very, very sweet of him. And I was holding my breath. I was literally waiting to exhale, hoping that I reach Germany in one piece. But to his credit, Marco really flew well. I'm sure there was a co-pilot to help him too. And they flew, and every time he used to come out, say hi to me, or just poke his head and say hi. And then, of course, when we landed in Frankfurt, he told me, you wait. So I said, okay, I'll wait. What else? I had no choice. So I sat there. And then Marco came and he said, Madam, because of your German teaching, today I am pilot. I am so thankful to you. And then he spoke some of the best German that he has ever spoken, in front of me at least, and thanked me profusely and said how grateful he was. And I don't know from where he did this, but from his back, he suddenly pulled out a bouquet of red roses, red, mind you, red roses, stuffed them into my face and said, thank you, Asha madam. You are the greatest teacher. I said, okay, good, say, great. Thank you, Marco. This has been such a pleasure, I told him. And it actually was that he had really done. He's flown very beautifully. It was a smooth landing, lovely. Even I clapped with the others when we landed. And I told him, Marco, great smooth landing. And I said, many more smooth landings to you, not only professionally, but otherwise too. And when I went down the stairs from the, I think it was an air bridge. No, in those days it was just the stairs that were coming down from the aircraft to the ground. As I climbed down with this huge bouquet of red roses in my hands, all the crew said, oh, Marco's German teacher, and they all gave me an applause. And when I climbed down this, they all shook hands with me and said, ma'am, you are our captain's German teacher. How lovely. I said, yeah, okay, thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to be appreciated, and especially from Marco, and seeing him after so many days. This flight was really memorable. And as the teachers or anybody else who are listening to me, who interact with people as a profession, I'm sure they have so many interesting anecdotes to share. This was one of mine, and I hope you like it.